Continuing coverage of Hurricane Milton. It weakened overnight, slamming into Florida's west coast as a Category 3 storm initially. Schools are closed down until the threat of Hurricane Milton and its aftermath subside. Today we hear from the Bahamas Prime Minister. Here's our DeAndre Hamilton.
Bahamians thankful now for the sunshine which has broken through an overcast sky caused by Hurricane Milton. Its outer bands, this ferocious storm barreling toward Florida, mainly having that state under a tremendous strain and pressure to evacuate areas which could be really inundated with surge waters, deadly surge waters. For the Bahamas, there is a tropical storm watch over the northern part of the country. Meanwhile, Bahamians are also concerned about a port worker strike in the United States, and recently the Office of the Prime Minister, an official responded.
The Bahamas government has advised that weather conditions will deteriorate so badly that it is best to shut schools until Hurricane Milton is no longer a threat to the northwestern islands of Abaco, Grand Bahama, New Providence, and Eleuthera. Localized flooding makes walking to school near impossible, and in some cases, homes can also become flooded. The Prime Minister addressed the nation on Tuesday night.
If your home is at risk of flooding, go and stay with a friend or relative whose home may not face such risk. Stock up on water, food, batteries, and so on, as you would when facing a direct threat of a hurricane.
Meanwhile, Bahamians are also worried about the impasse which activated a port workers' strike in the U.S. Minister of State for Economic Affairs Michael Halkitis said government is watching the situation.
Our advice in speaking with the port people here, the shippers and those in charge of the port, is that the vast majority of what is imported in the Bahamas does not come from the unionized port, so it's not impacted.
So as we watch what's happening with the port workers' strike, the Bahamas being a large importer of goods from the United States, we're also watching Hurricane Milton. Schools in the northern Bahamas are closed for a few days just to be on the safe side. DeAndre Hamilton from Nassau reporting.